Reminder never to sit and record for like 3 to 5 hours at a time, because that runs the highest risk of having your footage corrupt. Basically, the epilogue footage that I was planning on editing, well, it got corrupted. So, unfortunately, all of my original reactions and stuff are just gone. So thankfully I had a backup save file, so I had to refight Nyx. I put it on peaceful difficulty because I did not want to have a headache, and ended up having to redo the entire thing. So, yay. Anyway, just wanted to give full disclosure. I mean, I'm going to be saying it in this recording anyway, but I just wanted to let you guys know, unfortunately, my original reactions to the epilogue are sadly lost to the ether. I am sorry. I'm a salty bitch.
Yo.
Hi, Junpei. At least you managed to make my salt disappear at least a little bit. I am so mad. All of that footage is gone. I'm probably gonna put a disclaimer. I'm definitely gonna put a thing at the very beginning of the video, but oh my... I am so mad that my... This is what happens whenever I choose to record for more than 4 or 5 freaking hours. Streaming, sure, it's no problem, but as soon as I start recording, there always runs the higher risk of footage getting corrupted. Because, great, all of those genuine reactions and my final thoughts for the game are just gone. So I get to record this again.
Damn, it's cold. But of course, you never miss a day of school, huh? I'm impressed. Man, this year really flew by. We're practically third years now.
You guys are gonna miss out on the weird bit I was doing for this entire thing. I even finished the goddamn storyline for the guy who puts cheese on his apples.
Only one more year of high school. You think there's anything interesting on the horizon?
Definitely.
Huh. You think so? Looking at the current third years, I'm not really sure. Pretty much all they do is frickin' study. Sure doesn't look like fun to me. Is that what we're gonna turn into next year? Man, why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Hey, is that girl looking at us?
I will stand by though, like, I guess I am gonna go over a few of the points that I did in the original footage, but this always felt incredibly tragic to me when I originally played this, that I knew what the ramifications of getting rid of the Dark Hour would do, but it is still sad whenever they can't even remember freaking Igus, of all people. It is insanely tragic.
Dude, she's pretty cute. How come I never noticed her before?
What are you talking about? She lives in the same dorm as us.
Wait, she does? What's her name then?
I don't know.
Sheesh, then you barely know more than me. Anyway, it's always crazy in the dorms this time of year. With so many people coming and going. Oh yeah, did you hear? Sonata Senpai's moving out. You know him, right? He's the captain of the boxing team.
Yeah, not that I really talked to him. And obviously all the graduates are leaving.
Although this does give me the opportunity to point out the couple over to the right who apparently are frozen in time. I think the guy just got transmogrified into mannequin statues, so now they're just permanently stuck as a nice little decoration in front of the school. And nobody seems to care.
Kirijo-senpai's getting ready to move too.
Not even their families. Along with the dark hour, the memory of those two students immediately vanished as well, so now all that is left are just mannequins. A grim reminder to those who do not even remember them.
Kirijo. Oh, the student council president. She's in our dorm too, huh?
Man, what's up with that girl? Hey there! Are you looking at us? Is something wrong?
Oh, no. It's nothing.
She looked like she had something on her mind, huh? Wait, you think she might be interested in one of us?
Me.
Not a chance.
It is still absolutely upsetting. I managed to go through this almost this entire Let's Play with no issues whatsoever, and then it all goes downhill on the epilogue of all things.
Man, you really know how to hit a guy where it hurts. By the way, Yucatan. Yeah, never mind. Forget it.
What? Just say it. Now it's gonna bother me.
Well, do you remember how we became friends? I mean, don't take it the wrong way. I was just wondering.
Well, it's not like we're best friends or anything. But I guess it just kind of happened.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what's weird, though? I think I get what you mean. I can't really explain it, but something just feels off. Now that I think about it, that girl...
Ah, crap!
The days have been going by peacefully without incident. And now for our final reward of the game, for all the social links we completed.
Sup, dude? Wanna grab a bite at Hagakure? I haven't had their special in a while.
Hey, if you spot me.
Hold up! I ain't made out of money. I'm just a poor, broke high school kid here.
I'm rich.
Come on, man. We're buds, right? We even bonded while playing catch and everything, right? Guess we never actually got around to that, huh? Well, anyways, hear me out for a bit?
Sure.
I got called into Miss Toriyumi's office again. She asked me what I was planning to do after April. Dude, like I know. And I was trying to play it off, but then she got all worked up and gave me one hell of a lecture. It's just me, or she gotten way more serious than before.
She's doing a much better job as a teacher.
Tomochika was saying that you can't even bribe her with cake anymore. Oh, hey, did you hear from Tomochika about the new teachers coming in April? Apparently they're all women.
Of course he's focusing on that detail.
You have no idea how stoked he was. Honestly, I was getting major secondhand embarrassment. Well, none of that really matters to me. I already got a special someone.
See, right there, you got to give props to the voice actor right off the bat. Like, as soon as he said, like, as soon as he started to say it, he kind of had that realization, like, wait, what? Just the way he said, someone.
I did have a special someone, right?
She's waiting in the hospital for you.
anything. I'm gonna tell such a pathetic lie to try and look cool. I just thought that there was someone special in my life. Have I forgotten something important? Something I never should have forgotten? Sorry, man. I think I'll pass on the ramen, actually. Something's been bugging me.
You can miss this, by the way. You shouldn't, but...
I just don't know what. But I feel like it's something I shouldn't have forgotten.
Okay.
Yo,
Hey.
dude, I heard the juiciest news just now.
Uh-huh.
You want to hear it? Of course you do. Okay, here goes. This is just between you and me, okay? Get this. So, next month, I heard we have 3 fine-looking teachers coming in. After Miss Kano leaves, the faculty roster kind of loses its spark, you know?
You know, the real question is, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I think Kenji's a little bit overhated in terms of social links, but he's definitely on the low bar in terms of, well,
Miss Toriumi has that weird secret, Miss Onishi is obsessed with medicine, and Miss Terauchi is like going to India or somewhere. I mean, come on, even our school nurse is a guy. Sure, guy nurses are out there, but we could do better than him.
I still think he's the best nurse.
He's got some kind of anti-hooky agenda.
Well, yeah.
Speak of the devil, you don't look so good. You need to go see that devil nurse?
I probably do.
If that's the case, sorry dude, but you're on your own. I refuse to set foot in that so-called nurse's office. Oh, and those new teachers are coming by today to check out the campus. I'm thinking about hanging around the faculty office to scope them out. Wanna come?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent choice, oh wise one. We got electives to choose next year, right? So we've got to make sure we choose the right one, if you catch my drift. Wait a minute, wasn't today... Oh, crap! Sorry, man, I gotta split before she gets here.
Who's she?
My little sis. She'll be coming here starting next month, so she's gonna swing by today and look around. I'm not gonna be her damn tour guide. I don't want to be seen leading her around by the hand everywhere.
You're a shitty brother.
I wish I had an older sister instead.
A really shitty brother.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna jet. Later.
You suck. Changing yours sucks, man. It's such a hassle to learn the new routine. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well.
Andre, Laurent, Jean Guerrero. Oh, too long. A samurai's name should be simple and short. Oh.
Hi.
This letter was sent to the school. It looks like it's addressed to one of our students. Wait, is this actually for you? But the writing's so shaky I didn't recognize your name. It's from an Andre... something. I don't recall the student with such a foreign name. The only one that comes to mind is Bebe.
The descender's name is listed as Andre Laurent Jean Guerrero. It's from Bebe. I should read this letter.
Hello, it is me, Bebe.
Bebe's unsteady scribbles fill the page. I can picture Bebe's smiling face.
Writing in your language is difficult, so forgive me if it is hard to read. I learned a lot in Japan, but I still need lots of help. I write this with a dictionary. I showed Uncle the kimono. He said many wonderful things about it. He said Japan is a great country. I was thrilled to hear it. So I tell Uncle that I want to go back to Japan. I tell him over and over. finally he says, okay.
I can really feel Bebe's joy coming in through his letter.
But I decided not to go back. I am sorry. I said I would come back, but it was a lie. I didn't know. My aunt was not the only one who helped me study abroad. Uncle, relatives, neighbors. So many people helped me. They all wanted me to go back. They said they would help pay for it. But Uncle is sad after he lost my aunt. While Uncle grieves, I would not be able to enjoy myself in Japan. I cannot take everyone's money for my own fun. Besides, I can learn about Japan here in France too. And so, in France, I will stay. Someday, I will return to Japan on my own, without anyone's help.
I can feel the determination in Bebe's words.
I reflected on how fun it was to make clothes with you. So, I enrolled in fashion school. I made some clothes for the school contest. And I won first prize. I have come up with a name for my winning design. A very wonderful name, I think.
It better have noodles on it.
It is a name that means a lot to me. Japan and France, you and me, all so far apart. But I am always here for you. No amount of distance will ever change that. Every day was so much fun. More fun than I have ever had. I hope I get to see you again someday. To my precious friend, Bebe.
It's too precious. The words near the end are smudged. You can tell he was probably crying at the end. Lord knows I'd be.
Oh, hey, are you going home now?
Yeah.
Okay, then I am too. At least I want to, but I've actually got somewhere to be today.
I'll come with you.
Wait, really? Nah, maybe you shouldn't. I'm actually planning on going to the public library. Because, like, there weren't any books about sports physiology and stuff at the school library.
Ah, right.
I'm gonna head out first to get some studying done, okay?
Sure.
I mean, if I had a friend there, we'd totally end up chatting the whole time instead of studying. But since we've already bumped into each other, want to chat for a little longer? At least
why
until
not?
we reach the entrance.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I'm gonna head off.
Going to study?
Yep, I've been doing it every day. Aren't I awesome? Hey, remember what I told you before? About finally finding my dream? I never had anything to work towards until now, so I'll admit I'd been slacking off. To be honest, my grades really suck. It's been tough getting them back up. Like, I have no idea what chemistry and all that stuff is about. Seriously, it's like a foreign language.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes.
So that's why I really gotta buck up. To tell you the truth, I really just want to sit back and enjoy life. But I gotta be patient. That's what I have to keep telling myself. I'm gonna take my dreams into my own hands.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do some more studying, and then get a job.
Hell to the yeah. That's the way to do it.
But after that, we should totally hang out again. We can invite everyone from the track team, too. Ooh, how about we have a drinking party, since we'll all be adults by then?
Tempting.
Well, anyway, I'll be focusing only on my studies for now, so don't try to tempt me with anything.
Okay, I promise. A little bit.
Today, I'm gonna work on 3 subjects at once. Impressive, right?
Ooh. Spicy. Wait, that's not spicy. Hey, good luck.
get going. I still need to buy dinner. We'll see ya.
Later, Yuko. Hey, buddy.
Oh, good timing, man. There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
What's up?
I went back to the hospital to get a checkup on my knee.
Mm-hmm.
The results are in. It's 100% healed. They said I can run all I want now.
Cliche, but I'm happy for you.
Dude, I was so happy. I almost broke the doctor's back. I hugged him so hard. But thinking about it now, how would things have gone if I'd kept running through the pain?
Lost your leg. Well, not lost your leg, but just you fucked yourself. You would have messed yourself up beyond belief.
I was pushing too hard, only thinking about myself. I got pissed off when things didn't go my way. So I threw out the advice I got and shot my knee to hell. Man, I was such a moron. At least I can see it now. I kept saying it was all for my nephew, but in the end, it was just about my own damn pride. I got you, everyone on the team, and my parents all worried about me. I didn't even stop to notice.
Tunnel vision, my friend.
I was a real selfish brat.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks, man. Well, it took me this long, but at least I finally snapped out of it. Thanks, man. It's because of you I'm standing here on 2 feet.
Damn right. No, hey. You put in the effort.
I swear, things will be different from here on out. I want to repay you all for what you've done for me. No more stubborn pride. I'm gonna listen to what others have to say, even when it's not what I want to hear. Well, that's about it. I just wanted you to be the one I break the news to first. I'll run around to the faculty office and club room later to let everyone else know. Have a good one.
Later, buddy.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, Hidetoshi.
You don't look so good. Is the weather getting to you? It's been getting warmer.
Honestly, I've been better, Hidetoshi. I have been better.
It's already March.
Actually, it's April, but yeah. Could you imagine if I had this set up to where I actually managed to record this on the exact day that it's showing right now?
There's something I wanted to tell you. Well, we're in the same grade, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to talk. Even so, I wanted to say this while we're both still on the student council. I'm going to quit.
Oh.
Well, this semester is just about wrapping up. All this means is I'm not going to apply next year. That cigarette business gave me a lot to think about. This may sound odd, but do you think this country is headed in the right direction?
I doubt it.
I see. Me neither.
It needs improvements. Oh, wait, you're talking about oh, you were talking about Japan. I'm sorry. I was referring to the shit stain that my country is right now.
Up until January, there was a sinister cult growing in popularity. A society without a future. For many people out there, that's the reality. I was thinking how we could change that, and what it would take to change society. My answer to that used to be reform by those in power. I thought that was the only way. But starting a revolution just because you have the power to do so creates more problems. That's what the cigarette incident taught me. I realized how naive I had been. And it helped me arrive at a different answer.
Yeah?
I think the best thing for society is education.
Yeah.
Every last individual that makes up our society should have a right to education of heart and mind. I really believe that's what we need the most. And so, I'm thinking of becoming a teacher.
A teacher fits like it's the perfect thing for Hidetoshi.
A society is shaped by its people. Every person I help grow helps society grow by extension. You're not going to laugh and tell me I'm dreaming?
No, not at all, man. I won't do that.
I see. Well, I plan to do my best.
I guarantee you will do your best.
That's all I wanted to tell you. That, and to say thanks. This was all because of you, so thank you.
You know the funny thing is? Imagine if Hidetoshi was in the school in Persona 5. Without story spoilers, imagine the shit that I'm sorry, not the shit. The potential good he would do.
Oh, I was just looking for you.
What's up?
This came for you. It's from Hayase. I bet his school is sorry he's gone. Oof, he was a heck of an athlete. But it's good news for us. Now there's nothing standing between us and total victory.
Yay.
Well, I'll see you around.
I received a letter from Hayase. Better read it.
How's it going? I don't know your address, so I'm sending this to the school.
You know, it is kind of weird that I never explained to Hayase where I lived. Or gave him my address for where the dorm that I live in. Kind of weird. Well, I mean, to be fair, I guess... I don't know. Hayase's firm handwriting fills the page. I can almost see Hayase's face.
I'm doing good. I'm starting to get used to the job, too. The real reason I'm writing is because of track. Before, I'd pretty much given up hope of ever continuing. Except there was a part of me that refused to let it go.
I mean, it's something you clearly love.
I don't care what it sounds like. Track and field was my whole life.
I can tell Hayase was in a good mood when he wrote that.
I guess the factory manager realized what's up and he wants to help me out. We're gonna make a track team here. Well, I call it a team, but it's really just a few guys at the factory. We practice after work and sometimes on our days off. The other day we did endurance swimming at Lake Biwa. We've even climbed Mount Hiei. We don't have fancy equipment like before, so we're not as efficient. But I'm still having a blast. Most of the guys are just in it for fun, so I don't really get to do any serious training. But I guess it'll even the playing field for them. How about you? You're still at it, right? I'm sure you're just gonna keep getting better and better. It's weird how badly I want to see you improve.
I appreciate that, man. I really do.
Look, one day, you and I are gonna go at it again. And if I'm gonna be a good rival, then I've got a lot of work to do. It feels nice having a goal to work toward. Almost forgot what it was like. Oh yeah, and my mom's getting better. She's in a long-term care facility with lots of fresh air.
That's good to hear.
My relatives and friends come by the house, so my siblings are in good hands too. Things have been pretty great these days. I feel like I can take care of the people who matter to me. It's really fulfilling. And I get to feel that way because of you. So, thank you. Can't wait to see you again.
The letter ends there. That was nice. Oh.
Hey, it's quite rare for us to bump into each other here, isn't it?
Yeah. True.
I guess it's because I usually go straight to practice after class. But today, I felt like looking around the school before heading over. After all, this is my last day here. The days flew by in the blink of an eye. But at the same time, it felt like this year would last for an eternity. I've dedicated all 3 years of high school to boxing, and nothing else. Was there really nothing else?
Shit hurts, man.
Never mind. It's nothing. I guess hanging out with everyone at the dorm counts as something. We even made pancakes together.
Yeah, we did.
We had some good times. If we hadn't lived in the same dorm, we might have never met each other. It's hard to imagine. I'll be leaving the dorm soon. But that doesn't change the fact that I'll always be your senpai. If you ever run into trouble, you can tag me in. Whatever happens, I'm on your side.
Thanks, man. Having this as a reward just feels good.
What's the matter? You don't look well.
I've seen better days.
Are you tired? Try not to overdo it.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, could we go somewhere for a little chat? I have some business to take care of later on, but I'd like to talk with you until then.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. In that case, why don't we go to the student council room? I'd like to see it one last time. This room feels so nostalgic, even though the entrance exams have only kept me away for a short while. The results haven't been posted yet, but I'm fairly confident that I passed.
I know for a fact you passed.
If that's the case, then this spring I'll formally become a college student.
Nice.
And that means I'll no longer be seeing this view. Unfortunately, I don't have much time to spare today. The company heads are conducting a briefing. The Kirijo group may appear strong, but it's actually rather frail. It could collapse at any time. I have to keep it together.
Any way I can help?
Of course. In fact, there's something that only you can do. Who else is going to help me clear my head when I need a change of pace?
Of course.
It's thanks to you that I learned to feel comfortable in my own skin, beyond my identity as a Kirijo. Before long, I'll be taking my leave from the dorm as well. I've begun packing up my things, but I haven't made significant progress. My books, my clothes, my photos, every one of them brings back memories. It's been a short but eventful 3 years. It all went by so fast. Especially the year that you came. It's hard to believe I've begun to feel like an ordinary high school student. I never knew I had these emotions, just waiting to be given permission to be felt. I wonder what would have become of me if you hadn't transferred to this school. If I hadn't met you, I might never have realized what was truly important to me. Or would I have gotten on my motorcycle and left it all behind? Fate is a mysterious thing.
It really is.
Well, there's no point in dwelling on the past.
Instead, let's focus on the past.
There are things that need to be done for the future of the Kirijo group as well as my own. Even if I lose my way again someday, it doesn't matter. I know things will work out. I won't have to face it alone. You're the one who taught me that. All right, it's almost time. I must be on my way. Perhaps we could find some time to relax together on a weekend. I found a nice crepe shop that I'd like to try.
Hell to the yeah.
It's a bit far, though. You'd better get your motorcycle license soon.
Yes, ma'am.
Just imagine hitting the road on our motorcycles together. I look forward to it. Well, we'll see. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
are you okay? You don't look so good.
I've been better.
You should get home and rest before it gets worse.
I will.
Right now, Oh, sorry. This isn't the time to talk about that.
What is it?
I suppose I can tell you. It's nothing important, though. Look at this flyer over here.
I just realized I kind of swapped sides there for a second, like, what the hell?
The dark history of student-teacher romance?
What is this, Persona 5?
People are free to fall in love with who they want. There's nothing wrong with that.
Debatable.
I can see why it would be a problem if it was between a teacher and a student, but that doesn't give them the right to make fun of it like this.
Oh, you poor child. You do not understand the problem with the whole student-teacher thing.
I'm going to write a letter of protest to the school paper.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, I'll be all right on my own. I'm going to do this by myself.
Okay.
Thank you, Senpai. There's one thing I've decided for myself. It's not much, but I'd like to continue on the student council for next year, too. It was because of you that I was able to change. I know that for a fact. And I never would have met you if I hadn't joined the student council. That's why I want to stay involved. At least, I hope I can. I want to be able to like myself more. And I want you to like me more, too.
Oh.
I want to be the first one you think of. That's why. I love you. What am I saying?
In the middle of school?
I can't believe I said something like that at school. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You're good.
Well then, please excuse me. But maybe next time we could go home together. I have so many places I'd like to see. And I want to visit each and every one of them with you.
And off she goes. She's off to the races, folks. Hi.
Remember that incident about a month ago where everyone was standing outside in the middle of the night? I also went outside, but I don't remember what I was doing at all. Maybe it's because I was just worried about Kirito-senpai moving to another country.
You're... Yeah, you're just... Girl, you are just not right in the head. Like, apparently personal space is optional whenever it comes to you, which should not be the case. You are just weird. Miss Toriyumi!
Anyway, you've been different lately, Miss Toriyumi. You're looking more and more like a professional.
She's... To be fair, she's always looked professional.
Your lesson the other day really caught my eye. It seemed like you spent a lot of time preparing it. I've never seen you so passionate about teaching before. It's unparalleled.
Unparalleled?
Not really the... You know what? Why not?
Well, yes, I have been studying while making preparations lately. Things like how to best communicate the lessons I'm looking to teach. I guess it does seem kind of out of the blue, huh? The thing is, I've decided to stop wasting my time only looking at what's right in front of me.
How wonderful! I'm impressed by your change of heart. What brought this on?
Well, when I was just goofing off one weekend, I met someone. After that, I took a closer look at my life. That person... Wait, they were real, right? They had to be.
Ah, yes, I understand. I myself once had a similar epiphany. Now that I think about it, I met my darling husband thanks to a destiny called fate.
Destiny called fate?
That's a bit redundant.
Isn't that a bit redundant?
I forgot she said that. God damn it.
Besides, you should be careful what you say to a single woman. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
The teachers seem busy. I should get out of the way. Ah, fuck, I dropped my phone.
Oh,
Hi.
is everything okay? Do you need something? You don't look well. Maybe you should go to the nurses. Wait, you dropped something. What? Huh? This phone wallpaper.
Now, mister. No cell phones at school.
Sorry, ma'am.
That screen. I read downward. Love you. My, what a charming confession of love. Did you make this?
He's from my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend?
And thus, even though it was painfully obvious, the reveal.
Never mind that. What's going on? Why do you have this screen cap? Oh, don't tell me you got it online. The only ones who were on that server were...
The realization. Even though I'm seeing this for now the second time, it's still kind of it's still making me giggle. Just the
No, it couldn't be. There's no way.
She is having an existential crisis right now.
Are you kidding? No!
Calm down, Mr. Yumi. Help! Someone call a doctor!
Don't tell me. You're Tatsuya? I said all that to you? I Oh, no. Oh, no. This can't be happening. I quit this school. I'm leaving. I'm never coming back. Oh, I can't live with this. Just kill me now.
Here, let me make it worse for you. Hi, Maya. Gotcha.
So, you really are... I'm Maya. I'm Maya.
Hi, Maya.
It's me, damn it. You got a problem with that?
Me as an adult, I really have no problem with it. Him as a kid, though.
Why don't you say something? Jeez, you idiot.
I did.
This is so embarrassing. Ugh. But there was one thing I wanted to say. If we ever met face to face. I was able to turn my life around thanks to you. So, thank you.
At least something positive came out of this.
Wipe that smile off your face, or I'll wipe it off for you with my fists.
With my fists!
Anyway, if you don't mind.
You're pushing it.
If you don't mind. Maybe we could have dinner?
Miss Toriumi.
Go to hell with this!
You know, the funny thing is, I vaguely remember it being different in the original release. Like, if memory serves, doesn't she actually start throwing shit at you and actually makes you run away? Or am I misremembering this? I feel like that's what was originally... I feel like that's originally what happened. Like, she just starts throwing shit at you.
Oh, senpai.
And you have to, like, run away. Or, no, you actually run away.
I'm glad I found you. It was kind of nerve-wracking to come to the high school campus all by myself.
Also, hi, Ken.
Anyway, I'm here to drop off something Sonata-san forgot. He's usually so put together, but sometimes you can be just a little scatterbrained.
Oh, damn, I just remembered that there was a phrase I said back there with Miss Toriumi in the original recording. I said, Miss Toriumi walked so that way Miss Kawakami could run.
Oh. Speaking of forgetfulness, do you remember someone named Aragaki-san? He was at the dorm for a little while.
Yeah, I do. It still hurts.
I didn't really talk with him all that much, but whenever he crosses my mind, I feel this ache in my chest, and unbearably sad. It's as if I've forgotten something important. Though, I'm not sure what. I get the feeling that there was something I had to do. I just don't know what it is or why I feel this way. Oh, sorry about that. You're really easy to talk to, so I kept going on and on.
To be fair, I tend to absorb a lot of people's speeches. What?
I appreciate that you always listen to what I have to say, though, Senpai. You even went with me to buy tea, and you don't treat me like I'm just a little kid. So, thanks for everything.
No problem, kid. Nah, no problem, young man. No problem, young man. Now, if only I could do that voice. Alright, may as well. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. He's gonna walk me home today. But I'm not feeling as anxious as I used to. Uh-huh. My third year's just around the corner. Time flies, huh? I spent the whole year stalking and being stalked. I'd spend my time more wisely next year. You really should. Oh, I'll be a third year soon. And then I'll be doing all studying for my entrance exams. It's gonna suck. I mean, how am I gonna be able to study if I can't stop thinking about her? Get a life. I mean, what? Alright, most important thing over here.
Aren't you the boy who used to talk to the monk upstairs?
Yeah.
He actually called here trying to reach you. Seems like he was wondering how you were doing.
Ah, good old Mutatsu.
Come to think of it, I think he left a message for you. What was it he said again? Hey, don't give me that look. Just hang on a sec. Ah, found it. Here you go.
Thank you.
I actually wrote it all down. Didn't think I had it in me, did you? Let's see. Oh man, the handwriting is awful. Who the hell wrote this?
I found my wife and son. My son's still a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife is frigid as usual. She's like an old witch. What do you want? I'm on the phone. Hey, don't write this down, all right?
I love that little addition there.
Lots happened, but I apologized 1,000 times, and I worked to make things right. I guess you could say we fell in love all over again. I realized, instead of holding on to my pride, I needed to just suck it up and apologize. And it's all thanks to you.
Just gives me more appreciation that these are all voiced.
Well, you take care, kid. If it's meant to be, we'll see each other again.
That's the gist of it. I'm pretty sure I got everything he said. Oh, and don't bother asking for a number. He didn't say.
Damn.
But like he said, you'll see him again if it's meant to be. Don't they say, like, fate lies in God's hands or something? Oh, wait, that'd be Buddha for the monk, huh?
Yeah, that'd be Buddha, get it right.
Anyways, that's that. If fate does bring you two back together, why don't you come party over here again?
I'd like that. I'd like that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you. Is school over already? It's been a long time since we've just talked like this. Sorry, I don't quite remember how things went down. Well, in any case, the months are going to go by quickly. Make sure you enjoy your school life so you don't have any regrets. I'll make sure of it.
Welcome.
Sorry, but we're closed today. Oh, wait, you're the weird kid who comes by often. You're an odd one, to be this interested in antiques at your age. Especially since you're always getting... What was it? Sorry, my memory hasn't been great lately. Come visit again tomorrow. I'll try to remember by then. Yee.
Oh, hey, it's you! Why do you look so grim? You come here a lot, don't you? You shouldn't rely so much on medicine, you know? You're still young. You should build strength by exercising, eating well, and doing schoolwork. Don't worry obsessively over your health. That's the doctor's job.
Yeah. Can I play this again one last time? I remember winning a prize from this crane game. I wasn't sure it was possible to grab a prize, but I guess they're an above-board arcade. Rare.
It's getting warm now. It's almost springtime. Puts me in the mood to look for a new sweetheart or something.
You got this, old man. I've completed my collection. My friend was surprised, too. That's... nothing special after that, huh?
Hello there. Oh, excuse me.
Hi.
Are you?
Yes?
So it was you. Oh, excuse me. I'm Miss Kamiki.
Akinari's mom.
Akinari's mother. My son talked about you a lot.
I don't care if this is like the second time I'm going to be going through this. I'm not entirely sure I'm emotionally prepared to go through this again.
I was just thinking about him. If you have time, would you like to stay and talk for a while?
Absolutely.
That's wonderful. Please sit down. Today is a special day. What a coincidence seeing you today. It must be another one of God's whims.
Okay, come on, keep it together. Keep it together.
Today is my son's, Akinari's, birthday.
March 4th.
He'd be 20 if he was still alive. Only 19 years. It was too soon. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. Akinari had a genetic disease. I'm completely healthy, but him... The doctors detected it when he was born. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day, I worried whether he'd wake up the next morning. I blamed myself for what he inherited. But he said something to me near the end. I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad that I was born into this world. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you for the life you've given me. He suffered so much, and yet he still said that to me. But Akinari brought me so much happiness too.
I think there's a phrase here that I feel fits this theming of grief. To grieve means to have loved deeply. I can't remember exactly where I heard that from, but I remember that particular phrase sticking with me. To grieve means to have loved deeply.
Feeling his warmth as I carried him in my arms after he was born. Those tiny hands. That first smile. Hearing his breathing as he slept at night. Every day, I was so grateful he was alive. Every day, I found new joy in him. Now, I'm so alone, and there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much. I have to keep going, looking straight ahead. That's how I want to live. I'll eat the finest foods, visit the most exotic places.
Live enough for the both of you. Live for him.
I'll do everything. Absolutely everything that Akinari couldn't. I'll have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done. On that day, when we meet again on the other side. If I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me, when my son's condition worsened, he started writing a children's story. But when I was cleaning out his room, I never found his notebook. He said he wanted you to be the first one to see it when he was done. Then he laughed and said I would be second. I suppose he wasn't able to finish the story.
He did finish it.
What? So, did you get to read the story?
Here. I explained how I received the notebook from Kamiki, and then I heard the entire story.
I see. So you did. I'm so glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. Oh, you should hold on to his notebook. I'm sure that's what he would want to. I'll hear the story from him directly when I see him on the other side. Now I have one more thing to look forward to.
Yep, doesn't matter. This is... Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm glad I could finally meet you. Thank you. Before I go, let this old woman give you one piece of advice. Take good care of the ones you hold dear. If you wait until their day comes, it's too late. Clinging to their cold bodies won't bring them back. Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akinari, or me, or even you. It's all the same. So before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it. But if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartbreak. We should all lift each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people too. Don't ever forget it.
Okay. Kamiki's mother left without looking back. I miss you, Akinari.
You're... it's you, right? I'm Maiko's father, if you remember.
I do.
Do you have a minute to talk? I've been dwelling a little on what happened.
All right.
Perfect. If you don't mind, let's take a walk down to the takoyaki stand. I'll buy you some. My treat.
Thank you.
The food there sure is good. But you knew that already, didn't you? When I see this place, I remember all the times I'd come here with Maiko. She came here when she ran away from home, too. She really loved the takoyaki.
One of these days I'll try takoyaki.
She's a good girl. Wouldn't you agree?
She is.
She's so good that I wonder if she's really my own child sometimes. She actually sent me a letter recently. It's chock full of details about her new life. She said she's made a lot of friends. Let's see. She's in charge of the rabbits at her new school and has had to get up early to clean the cages. They scolded her for forgetting her PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had to copy a friend's.
She's telling you everything, you know? That's a good sign. That's a very good sign.
I guess she can be a bit absent-minded. I never knew that about her. Oh, and she did so well on her recorder test that she was asked to perform in front of everyone. Then she went on to talk about how she plays at the park by the school with her friends every day. Her mother's doing well too. They're having a lot of fun together.
Okay, I asked this in my original recording, but I would feel like this needs I need to probably research this. What's the procedure for Japanese couples, like, divorcing and the deals with their kids? Because I'm from a family that my blood parents divorced. Now I have 4 parents. Anyway, but there is such a thing as joint custody. But I'm kind of curious, like, how custody arrangements go for, like, in Japan. I'll use myself as an example. Well, we stayed with our mom, and our dad would have us on the weekends, or every other weekend. And that kind of changed until, like, we got up to 18. We were just able to visit them anytime we want. That's how we kept a very good relationship with the family all together. So I'm kind of wondering, like, how this works out, because it feels like it is implying that, like, he's not seen her in months. He's only getting these letters, which is tragic. So I'm kind of curious about this.
Having fun. Must be nice. Nowadays, I just come home to an empty house. The rooms feel so big without those two around. I wonder if she feels the same way, living in a home with no father in it. We put her through so much because of our own problems.
In a way, now this, because if it turns out that he basically can't even see her, he's allowed to receive letters, but he can't even really see her all that often. He only has himself to blame partially. He and his wife have themselves to blame about this, that they couldn't find some way to, well, I don't know. I think I already gave my opinions about how, like, if you two are just not really meant for each other and you're just constantly arguing in front of your kid, it's probably best to get the divorce. Because if there are two parents that obviously hate each other and they're forcing themselves to stay together and their reasoning being for the kid, that does horrific damage to a kid's psyche. Because as soon as they find out, like, wait a minute, you only stayed together because of me, so I'm the one that's making you miserable. that is the sort of potential thing that could happen. It is significantly healthy. I would say it is healthier to have two parents that are divorced co-parenting rather than two parents that fucking hate each other while trying to raise a kid together in the same house. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm wording this right, but you guys get what I mean.
I feel terrible about it. By the way, I've actually got a bone to pick with you, too.
Ah, shit.
Maiko must have really liked you, huh? She wrote all about it.
Uh-oh.
I can't wait to grow up. That's why I'm drinking lots of milk. I'm going to marry him someday.
See, this is the part where the dad will grab a gun.
What the hell is that about, you little punk? You were taking advantage of my little Maiko, weren't you?
Hell to the no!
Maybe I haven't been the best dad, but I'm still her father, damn it. And I'm not letting a guy like you touch my daughter with a 10-foot pole.
Damn it, Maiko.
I'll never let you marry her. And don't you forget it.
And away he runs! Idiot. You know what? May as well.
Oh, that caddy's not here. My mom said it was okay to take him home, and I came the next day to pick him up, but he was gone. That means he was free, right? So I bet things will be better for him this way. It's okay. I won't look for him. I know he's doing great somewhere out there.
I'm not fond of animals, it's true, but after seeing my son get that serious about it, I felt like I should give it a chance anyway. I wish I could have made that decision. I wish I would have made that decision earlier.
I heard he had a hand in the hidden menu at Hagakure as well.
Oh, yes. I've heard the same story. They say he tried a bite of some dish. Then he said it could use some fish flakes. So he put some in, and sure enough, it was delicious. Now it's an item on our hidden menu. I'm a big fan of it myself. I had him come up with some ideas for Wakatsu, too.
Yes, he's the one. Suemitsu-kun put our coffee on the map, too.
It's good for him that he was finally able to apply himself and truly become a gourmand. Also, not being associated with a cult anymore.
Sure, his appearance and behavior are, how should I say this, eccentric? But he knows everything about food, and his palate is refined. He's in a league of his own among gourmands. There's not a restaurateur around here who doesn't know him.
Is he that famous? So when you heard he was planning to leave to tour the country...
I was shocked and disappointed, of course. But I'm glad to hear he's doing well for himself. I hear he's got a book coming out. It's very exciting. Even when he's far away, I can still feel him. Wait, don't run that.
No, go ahead, run that.
Are the rumors about a King Suemitsu statue being built in this shopping district true?
Nene?
Oh, yes. I can't wait. I'll be rubbing it every day for good luck.
Oh, are you a student from the area? Do you mind if we get a few words from you?
Sure.
Are you familiar with a high school student known as the Gourmet King?
We went to the same school. I think I said that the first time, but you know what? He's my best friend.
Huh? But I'd heard he wasn't interested in anything except food. Unless you mean you know him in the same way everyone else around here knows him.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Illusion of choice on that one.
Thanks for your time. I'd love a chance to meet him myself one day.
The interview continues. Hi, boys!
Well, look who it is. It's been a while.
Hi, Bunkichi.
You've grown so much since the last time I saw you.
Now, dear. They don't grow that fast. What must have happened is that we shrank. Isn't that right?
No!
Oh, is that how it is? Looks like you got one over on me. Say, you know our old shop here, Bookworms? I'm thinking it's due for a makeover. Something fresh, avant-garde. I can't let Gekukan's new school building hog the spotlight.
Of course. Hey, good idea.
Ain't it? I'll hash out some plans with my dear and make this place even better.
Speaking of the new school building, they've decided to replant the persimmon tree.
Excellent.
It'll be moved to a special location on a hill overlooking the whole campus. Our dear boy will be able to watch over those students for many more years to come. I know the tree isn't actually our son, and yet, this makes me feel so happy.
Ever since my dear heard the news, she's turned into a leaky faucet.
Oh no.
Come on, give me a smile.
Bunkichi!
Please, dear. I think your dentures are falling out.
Whoa.
Anyhow, we'll be supporting the Gekukan students with renewed strength in our hearts. Looking at you again, you really did grow, didn't you? You've overcome great hardships, I can tell. Come back and visit us anytime. We'd always love to see you.
Sure thing, Grandpa and Grandma.
What did he call us?
Yep. Koramaru, Koramaru.
Hey, buddy.
It seems like Koromaru's worried about me. I probably look like a mess. I'm sorry, buddy. It's okay. I'll get some rest later, okay? Koromaru's expression brightened. He seems relieved. Good boy. If I would give you all the head pats I could. Koromaru isn't budging from his spot. Guess he won't be leaving anytime soon. I'm upset that we don't get at least one last little interactable head petting of the dog. Maybe I should head inside. Let's see what's on TV. The TV's been left on. It's showing the news right now.
Coming up next, a special report on the Amazing Commodities Corporation, producer of Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. President Tanaka has made an undisclosed private expenditure that caused quite a stir in the media. With us is our reporter live on scene. Take it away.
I'm reporting from the Amazing Commodities head office, where a swarm of journalists has convened. Word has it that President Tanaka will be coming out shortly to make a statement. The tension in the air is thick.
Thank you. We'll be looking forward to updates as things unfold. Back to the studio. The unaccounted for expenditure has sparked a massive investigation. Some theorize he is guilty of tax evasion.
You know, I'm half tempted to look up on the... Actually, maybe either visiting forums or go up on the wiki. Kind of make it... See if anybody's made like an educated guess about what Tanaka spent all this money for. What the unaccounted for expenditure was.
Oh, no question. This is President Tanaka we're talking about. All he cares about is lining his own pockets, and he does it by swindling his own viewers. He could become the richest man on the planet and still never be satisfied.
Potentially.
Why doesn't he donate some of that money for a change? Damn Scrooge.
Well, I'm sure he's not as bad as all that. Oh, this just in. Something's happened at the scene.
President Tanaka has emerged. He's carrying a microphone. It looks like he's about to sing.
Do it.
Ready to go in your TV, Tanaka's Commodities. Everybody's ultimate friend in greed. Hi, everyone. Amazing Commodities is here for you year-round, rain or shine. We have a monopoly on the cheapest, highest quality goods. Our customers shout for joy so loud it's considered noise pollution. Our stocks rise so high they're a hazard to birds. And we make losers every day out of people who don't buy.
I'm pretty sure I bought the majority of everything you had available on almost every Sunday. Not all of them, but I'm pretty sure I got the majority of what you were selling.
We're the only miracle left in this sad, desolate world. That's the Amazing Commodities guarantee.
You know, that raises a very important question. I need to look at the achievement list. Is there an achievement for getting all of Tanaka's amazing commodities? Like getting every single one of them?
We look forward to your business.
That would be like one of those easy to miss achievements. President Tanaka's car drove off.
Oh, he's gone.
What the hell are you doing? You call yourself a reporter? If you can't get one lousy comment out of him, you're just giving him free advertising.
We'll have to interrupt you there as we've just received a fax. It's from President Tanaka. The message reads, "Hi, this is Tanaka, the best friend your pocketbook ever had. And what's in my pocketbook is my own business. It's not my company's money, so what's it to them how I use it? But let me make one thing clear. I am not ashamed of a single thing. My conscience is clear, dear viewers, so buy my products, guilt-free. Amazing Commodities, here for you year-round, rain or shine. Buy now, or you'll miss your chance. You'll see. Bye-bye."
No, you gotta put a little bit more pizzazz in it, ma'am. It's supposed to be bye-bye.
Apparently, he had no intention of revealing his use for the funds.
Does he have no shame? This Tanaka guy. Just because he's made some money for himself doesn't mean that we're his little playthings. On behalf of the people, I have something to say, and I am not afraid to say it.
Get ready to cut.
Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excesses of capitalism should be.
Yes, thank you very much. This concludes our special report.
I like to imagine that that's when his mic just got, like, muted.
With no clues as to the utilization of said funds, we can only hope that they went to humanitarian purposes.
I want to believe that Tanaka did put them toward humanitarian purposes.
Next up, your daily glimpse into the stock market.
I want to believe that.
This just in. We have reports that Amazing Commodities stocks have suddenly skyrocketed.
That or he just bought a shit ton of amazing commodities stocks. I don't know. The report continues. I have no idea how the whole thing runs. My whole body feels sluggish. I'm too exhausted to fight the fatigue. The third year's graduation ceremony is tomorrow. I should head to bed early tonight. Oh.
Have you seen this photo before? There's Sanada-senpai, Kirijo-senpai, and that one student who passed away last year in an incident. Aragaki-senpai?
It's a photo of Sanada, Mitsuru, and Aragaki. It seems like Aragaki is smiling faintly. I miss you, Shinjiro. I really do. I really miss you, man. I'm feeling very tired. I should go to bed early today. Yep. Let's go to bed. I got a text message. The sender's name is blank. Who's this from? Thank you. I choose to believe that's from Ryoji. That's how I see it. My reflection in the mirror looks very pale. All the items on this shelf remind me of precious memories. A lot sure has happened over this past year. March 5th.
It's me, I guess. May I please come in?
Just a second. Come on in, I guess.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry to show up so suddenly, but I really needed to talk to you.
What's on your mind?
I remember everything. It seems like everyone else has forgotten, but I remember. That day we...
Yeah, we did.
I'm sorry. It's just that when I remembered, I was afraid you might go somewhere far away, like you did during the last battle.
I'm not going anywhere.
Today is graduation day, isn't it? I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun. The weather is so nice outside.
Yeah, it is.
Do you remember where we all promised to meet? Why don't we go ahead and wait for the others? We can enjoy the peaceful view of the city.
Morning.
The time to part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we want the third-year class to know that we're truly proud of you. We wish each of you good health, happiness, and success. On this momentous occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the valedictorian. From Class D, Mitsuru Kirijo-san.
Thank you. This past year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. It must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you know, my father unexpectedly... He unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness. Sudden illness?
Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
It's a big day. It must be tough to talk about her father.
I remember now. That's right. After my father died, there was a time I lost motivation to live my life.
Am I forgetting something?
Sonata-senpai? What are you doing?
Goromaru! But no longer. I shall honor my father's will. I won't run from the future. I'll face it head on. Not a single doubt remains in my mind. And the reason...
I promise.
Mitsuru.
That's right! It's because I have forged such wonderful friendships. And we swore that we would never lose hope, no matter what the future may bring.
Senpai! We remembered him, and Aigis!
Yes, I did as well. Let's go. They're waiting.
Hello, this is the ceremony. We're not done.
This is still visually beautiful, though.
The wind. It feels so nice. I admit, I'm finally noticing the beauty of spring. It's wonderful. And yet, without exception, each and every season will come to an end. We fought side by side. We faced the world's end. And now, I'm finally beginning to understand what it was I'd been searching for. I always wondered what it really meant to live. Now I think it's following your heart, fighting for what you can change, and accepting the things you can't. Nothing on this earth lasts forever. Every life will one day fizzle out. That holds true for all of us, and as soon as you come to terms with it, you realize something. You see what really matters, and find out what it is that gives your life meaning. When I learned that I wasn't strong enough, I was tormented by it. Now I understand why. Protecting others is the duty I was given. But to me, it was more than an obligation. At some point, it became something I wanted to do for myself. Once I decided to try and prevent the fall, something inside me clicked. When I thought about how I might never see you again, that's when I first understood what mattered to me the most. And so, I made up my mind. What I want is to protect you from now until the end of time. I want to stay by your side. And I know I'm not the only one out there who could do this. But still, I want to. Because I'm positive, if I do it for you, then nothing's a waste. My life will have meaning. So, thank you.
It's okay.
Sorry. What's gotten into me? It's good. I finally found a reason to live. So why am I... They're here. I see it now. I have friends. We support each other through thick and thin. Not everything needs to be for some greater purpose. Just caring about someone can be enough. That's all we need to give our lives meaning. As for me, I found my path. And that's to protect you with my life. Thank you so much for everything. You must be tired. Go ahead and rest now. I'll be right here. I won't be going anywhere. In a moment, the others will be joining us.
I'm getting sleepier. My eyes feel heavy.
You'll be okay. I'm right by your side, here to protect you forevermore.
Even though that is my second time seeing this, still fucking hurts. I'm sorry, I'm still gonna be upset that my initial reactions are gone. So I'm going to try to keep I'm going to try the best to summarize the original thoughts that I had whenever I first gave my final... let me try that again. I'm going to try to summarize my thoughts as best as I can here for the end. So let's go over some of the positives that this game has. The visuals, absolutely stellar. The personas looking utterly fantastic. Some part of me thinks they probably either imported or reused their reused some of their animations from like the previous Persona games, which makes sense. They just kind of gave them a little bit more polish and stuff like that. They basically do kind of what the Souls games do and all that, or at least what FromSoft does for some of their Souls games, which they reuse certain assets, but they make it work. They actually make use of the assets that they got and make it and try to increase it, the quality and the polish for that sort of stuff. I did notice, it doesn't really matter, but there were some exclusions of some of the compendium that I did notice. Like, I think there were like Vitala, like the original weird elephant Vitala was not in this game, but I don't know why I'm bringing that one up specifically. That was just the first thing that came to mind. First off, anime cutscenes, pretty damn good. I still stand by the initial awakening of Thanatos at the very beginning. I felt like the anime version was a little bit better, but they made do with what they got. Like, the 3D animation was still pretty damn good. But in terms of viciousness, the anime version knocks it out of the park. I will stand by, it feels like the difficulty wasn't all that high in comparison to the original Persona 3, which I think I went over throughout the Let's Play, like the various mechanical differences that this has versus the original version. Like, example, I guarantee the game would be 1,000,000 times harder if they kept the stamina mechanic, where you can get tired or overexerted and sick. Now, the fact that they didn't keep it means I was able to actually find myself enjoying this a little bit more, because I remember that was like one of my biggest frustrations. Not complaining as a mechanic, just me being frustrated with it because I always failed miserably. Some of the enemy reworks were pretty damn good. I think they were pretty good for balancing purposes, even though I was playing on hard mode, it was still significantly easier than the original. And I think it's also just because of the amount of stuff that you had access to. Example, the theurgy system. I fucking loved the theurgy system, but it trivialized a lot of stuff. Like, I loved it, but my god, did it destroy the difficulty. Although I have to admit, there is a positive to the theurgy system in a way. You can't infinitely spam fusion spells. Because in my original playthrough of Persona 3, that's what I did. I spammed the shit out of fusion spells. Did you think... There was a reason I kept Apsaros and Orpheus in the party, because Cadenza is is literally one of the best healing skills in the game, aside from Salvation. It is Masuku Kaja and Madirama at the same time. It is too good to pass up. Arcana shifts, Arcana bursts, absolutely fun, by the way. Some of the voice actors that are returned, as well as some of the new voice actors that they got, absolutely knocked it out of the park with their roles. I still think the best social link in this entire game, even in the old versions, is still Akinari Kamiki. I'm still, like, that will always be our number one social link right off the bat. Like, nothing's gonna top that. I just gotta give props to all the VAs. Now that I've actually had to re-record this, which means I had to actually re-fight Nyx again, I now notice some of the minor issues I had. First off, positives. I love what they did by making it to where Nyx started using the attacks of the previous shadows. Fucking awesome. I think that is a fantastic idea choice. However, it did feel easier. And I will say, the biggest thing that makes the difficulty feel much easier in this game can be wired down to one major mechanical gameplay difference. You can control your teammates. Because as I stated, in the original Persona 3, that was not the case. You had to rely on their AI, which means you had to plan. You had to issue commands to adjust what your party member's AI was going to do. Either you could set them out to act freely, make them go full-on assault, go on the defensive, that sort of deal. You had to be very careful, which made every fight that much more of an actual strategy. That's where the difficulty would spike. And I feel like unless it is a self-imposed challenge of sorts, which makes me realize maybe I should have played this game and set the allies to be AI, or to be controlled by the game. Realistically, I'm half tempted to go through Nyx again, but do that. Like, actually set it to where I cannot control my allies unless they got rid of that. If they got rid of that, that's gonna suck. I'll take a look at that later. But I kind of want to see how the Nyx fight would go if I had no control over my party members. Except for, you know, the main character. Another positive that I forgot to mention. The added content, the additional story elements with Shinjiro, Strega. I feel like those were good. Those were really good. I am still going back to that moment where I was fighting alongside Takaya on that bridge. Even though he technically wasn't in the party, he was assisting in the fight. That was so cool. Even if he's a bad guy, I loved it. Also, the new voice they got for Shinjiro was still pretty good. I missed the old one, but the new one did a fantastic job as Shinjiro Aragaki, aka Best Boy, aka best character in the entire goddamn game, right next to Junpei. Junpei is arguably the second best. As somebody that played the original Persona 3, I am happy I got to experience this new version of it. Don't even get started on asking for episode Igus. I need a break. I've been playing this game for like 75 episodes. I need a break. So, I got other things I'm gonna do before that. Basically, this is the definitive version of Persona 3, I'll say that. I'll just say it right there. This feels like the definitive version. If you want to go back to the OG for actual difficulty, go back to it. It's still a fucking solid game. Anyway, Because I already saved it, by the way. Clear data has been saved to the console. Also, you can see the new menu, too. Well, everybody, that was Persona 3 Reload. Fuck, I gotta fight Elizabeth. I want to hear... Actually, you know what? Everybody in the comments, even though this kind of sounds like I'm farming for discussions, shit like that, fuck it, I'll just say it anyway. I want to hear what you guys thought the highlights of this game are. I am genuinely wanting to hear everybody's personal thoughts on, like, the pros and the negatives to this game. I've already shared my thoughts throughout the entire Let's Play. I want to hear all of your thoughts. You can be as brutally honest as you possibly want about this. Talk about your whatever things you thought were good, what you guys thought were bad. I legitimately want to hear your opinions on this. And whenever I do get to see those, I will comment on that. But right now, I think it's time we're gonna take a little bit of a rest. Even though I'm gonna make sure this footage didn't corrupt. Thank you all very much for joining this Let's Play. I might see you whenever I fight Elizabeth. I don't know yet. See you guys next time. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you very much for joining the series.